Prepare to embark upon the darkest voyage into the unknown in the history of mankind. Prepare to embark upon the darkest voyage into the unknown in the history of mankind. Prepare to embark upon the darkest voyage into the unknown in the history of mankind. Prepare to embark upon the darkest voyage into the unknown in the history of mankind. Prepare to embark upon the darkest voyage into the unknown in the history of mankind. Prepare to embark upon the darkest voyage into the unknown in the history of mankind. Prepare to embark upon the darkest voyage into the unknown in the history of mankind. Prepare to embark upon the darkest voyage into the unknown in the history of mankind. Prepare to embark upon the darkest voyage into the unknown in the history of mankind. Prepare to embark upon the darkest voyage into the unknown in the history of mankind. Prepare to embark upon the darkest voyage into the unknown in the history of mankind. His burning lust for revenge pushed him to and beyond the limit where normal men would fall.
So that's where he's got the mask. And what's going on, everyone? My name's Tom's Complete Soccer Podcast, episode 65. I didn't say 66. We're not 66. We were off last week. Oh, as you know, I got my good... No. Joey is not here at the moment. I don't know exactly where he is. I texted him, but we will continue on.
Wait. Why does it keep going to screen mode?
What do you mean it keeps going? You're pressing the screen button?
I turn screen off.
Okay.
I go back to you. Every time I switch to your camera, the screen comes back on.
Just hit the thing. Just go into OBS and then look for the screen in the side there with the objects. You'll see there's the scenes and then there's the thing. Now just press the eyeball for
the overlay, right?
Yeah.
It's off.
Okay, there you go.
But then I go to somebody else's camera, go back to yours, and it's on again.
No, it shouldn't be.
Well,
Well, then, okay, it's going to be an interesting show, guys. Okay.
Happening.
So, anyway, we are... Oh, and then, as we know, we have the wonderful Aaron.
Hello.
And then Brandy.
Hi,
Brandster.
Everyone, how's it going?
The big B.
That's the frame. I'll do it this way.
All right, well, I guess we're a little
now
rusty.
We have Brandy. Now we have Brandy.
Brandy. Sorry about that, guys. We're a little rusty this week. We were off last week. We were off the week before holidays and what have you, and just needed a little bit of a break. And yeah, work is busy and stuff like that with the fourth quarter. So I hope everybody had a microphone that doesn't act stupid. Whatever. I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. How's everyone thinks? Whatever. How was your Thanksgiving, Brandy?
I got wine drunk. It was great.
She got wine drunk. It was great.
Cheers.
Sounds
spoken
like
by. It does sound like a good one. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start kicking things off here. I don't know where Joey's at. I don't know if he's gonna show up in the middle of the show or if something else is gonna happen. But
our Thanksgiving was fine too, if the audience cares.
If the audience cares, yeah, I guess ours was interesting. It was good. So, what do we got?
So, this first one is a toughie. I'm not sharing my screen with you, am I?
Nope.
Podcast. Okay, can you see it now? I know you can't read it. Can you see it?
Yep, it's popping up.
Okay.
It's coming.
So, Google has said that there's a bug with Teams and Android that's causing 911 calls to fail. But they figured out the bug. It should be fixed, I think they said, in the update for February of 2022. But there's an easy fix that you can do at home effectively. It's just if you have Teams installed on your Android, but you're not logged in, then your call to 911 won't go through. So all you have to do is delete the app or log in. But that is a very dangerous bug to have.
I was just like, wow.
Dangerous bug.
So, like, you're not using Teams, and now your call to the ambulance is going to fail.
Yeah, you're gonna die.
Yeah. You didn't log in, so now you die. That is your choice.
It is definitely, it's definitely something people should know about. I can't say it's the most... there he is. Joey is here. As you know, I got my good friend Joe. We're going to start over. Okay, rerun the intro. Okay, so while Joey gets set up, so it just, I don't know, don't use Teams to call fucking 911. Like if you have a phone.
No, it's not using Teams. You're using your Android device, but if you have Teams installed on your phone, 911 won't go through even if you're not going through Teams.
So if you're about to die, if someone else is about to die, you're getting...
Uninstall your Teams app and then call 911.
But only if you have Android. So if you have Android,
and
if you have Android and you're about to be murdered, you can't call the police.
Pretty much.
Brandy.
Well,
She just like looked me right in the eyes.
you called my name. What did you expect?
I know, but it was the way,
The swiftness.
the tone of your eyes that spoke stories.
What were the tone of my eyes, Dom?
Fuck you. That's what
Calling me out like this, you piece of shit.
What you trying to say, bitch? That's some funny shit. Okay, well, got a lot of ice in the background. I'm gonna send out some links here. So, what do we got next?
I feel like I should mute my mic.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay, here we
You
go.
can be with us.
There we go. Okay, send out some links. Okay, and why not? Let's go this route. We'll do that too. Oh, you know who? Hold on.
So Apple was granted their delay. They filed for a stay in the motion, and they were granted, meaning they won't have to make any changes to the App Store until this is resolved, which will probably be a few months from now.
I thought they won that thing.
They who?
Apple.
No, Apple didn't win anything.
Oh.
The court
They
ruled
basically
in
said that they were both
Epic's
bullshit.
favor more so.
I mean, they pretty much said, look, Epic makes a point, but also, Epic, you're still a piece of shit, so they don't have to let you back on their store. Because fuck you.
Yeah.
But also...
Yeah. But this one right now is specifically geared towards if Apple should have to allow like third-party payment links and stuff in the apps on the App Store. And that is what they filed a stay for because they told the judge, we really, really don't feel comfortable doing that just yet. I don't feel like you've heard exactly how it works on our end to be able to make the decision that you made. And so we would like you to take another look at this because we believe that having things like that could jeopardize the safety of our users. So they either could have just been doing it because they truly believe it, or they could have said that in order to not have to make that change for another few months to keep getting more money.
I mean, both are pretty
They're probably,
plausible.
Yeah, they're probably trying to get legal. Like, they're probably trying to find something they can do to stop something like that. Go ahead.
They're such a big company. Like, I get they probably make a decent penny, like, from this. They're like, well, we don't actually know how much. Bitch, you know how much you make. That's why you're fighting it so hard. Don't give me that.
Oh, yeah.
So like, at this point, you know, they're probably just trying to squeeze out what they can and trying to find some type of loophole so that way they could be like, no, see, it's a threat. We can't do this.
Yeah.
The issue that I have isn't the idea that Apple shouldn't be, like... The issue that I have is that people are going to take advantage of the shit. And then you're going to end up downloading some shit. And it's going to end up... I don't know. People... what is it I'm trying to say? People are shiesty, man. So... I don't know. My thoughts on this one are I'm torn. But I guess we'll just see what happens. I mean, if they got the delay, so I don't know. We'll see. What's going on, Joey?
What's up?
How are you?
You know, living the dream.
Living the dream. Still chewing ice.
Hell yeah.
At least he's far away from the microphone. I mean, we can still hear it, but
I don't know.
that's
Give
okay.
us some ASMR. Like, chew that ice up on the mic.
I don't know if that's very ASMR-y. Maybe it's JSMR, but
It's fuck you all.
it's fuck us all.
Yeah,
It's fuck us all.
Out the gate. Yep. Be like that.
that's right.
Well,
Fuck you. Fuck you.
hey, you know what? I didn't get the middle finger first this time, so.
Well, yeah. Well, fuck you.
No, I got 2 though, so a total of 3. A total of 3 fuck yous.
Special.
Well, speaking of you and something and fucking, we got anything else on this one?
Llamas.
Not
Joey, you have any
really.
thoughts on this? You have any idea what this story?
No, I don't have any idea. It's something with Epic. Fuck Epic.
It is
Oh, fuck.
effectively.
It has
Just-
nothing to do with Epic, really.
Well,
It has
it
more to do with
says
that one.
right there. It says changes required.
Epic is
by Epic.
involved in the ruling. But it's not
Therefore,
important.
Epic is involved.
Let's go to the next one.
So they can go fuck themselves and die.
Well,
Okay, I just gotta say, we had a total of 5 stories queued up. We're 8 minutes in, and we've gone through 2
well,
of them.
I don't know what we
So
were
who the
expecting.
hell picked stories?
Brandy's been picking stories all week.
Oh, way to go, Brandy.
Did you not see the chat?
Thank you.
No, I don't fucking pay attention to goddamn chat. I just see Brandy come up with stories. Great. Good
And you
job.
don't read them?
She sipped
No,
me.
We're
I don't-
supposed to be liking
I don't
them
fucking
so that
read
we
the
know which
stories.
ones we can talk about,
Yeah.
so that I know which ones to pull up.
Well, you did a great
I haven't
job.
been liking them either, so I see them.
I mean,
I read them, but I have not been.
My
I
contributions are so unappreciated.
They are, and they're
No,
gonna.
I look at them. I click them.
They're gonna continue being unappreciated.
Thank you, Aaron, for at least noticing. Thank you.
That was kind of fun.
That's what's gonna happen.
That
So
was-
continue. So keep crying.
Well, there we go. See, this is how our stories get padded out. If we didn't have Joey, there wouldn't be anything to distract us from what the fuck we were talking about. So a 2-minute story becomes a 20-minute
You weren't
story.
even talking about
We're
it.
18 minutes
Yeah,
into
you
the
were doing was-
there was like barely any conversation.
Yeah.
It
See,
was Aaron read the headlines. We said about 3 things and then moved
Oh
on.
God! You went to the robot fucking version of this podcast. You
Robot.
went back to fucking.
I think no robot's been 2 weeks. I'm a little fucking. There it is.
Yeah, you went to fucking our first episode, didn't you?
No, I didn't
Ooh.
go that low. No.
Yeah, guys.
Bitch, you were in that shit too. Fuck you.
Aaron,
Fuck you-
Can
no.
Can you read these?
Aaron wasn't even in that one. It was us.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm surprised I'm just so. Oh, so
The
today,
color correction is horrible.
Today we're
That
going
was
to
because
talk
of the camera,
about Epic and
Shut the hell up. What do we got?
In monotone. like a
You were fucking more
librarian.
monotone than me. You were sitting. We will discuss this later.
Fuck your discussion.
We got to get.
Okay, bet.
You know, I've almost used that a couple times with you today. I've held back.
And then he has the balls to slurp. Next story, please.
That sounds
So-
boring.
Remember how we were talking at one point about how iPhone or Apple didn't want Game Pass to come to the iPhone because they didn't believe in having the streaming stuff. They want all the games to be individual apps. Do we remember that?
I thought that
the whole story.
Yes, I remember. I thought the thing with the xCloud thing though was that because xCloud required some files to be downloaded to the device, and that involves downloading code, and that was Apple's issue with it. Not the streaming thing, not that you could stream, but because some part of the game had to be installed after the fact, and that would make the basically like.
Is xCloud and Game Pass the same thing? Because we're
I'm
talking
pretty sure
about
this
Game
was
Pass.
the this is bring. I thought it was the issue with. No, I'm almost positive it was the issue with xCloud.
And again, he didn't read the story.
Yes.
It says fuck you. It says xCloud right there, you dick. Anyway.
Yes.
Oh, good. You could read.
So-
So that okay, go ahead.
Good job, Don.
So, do we remember that story?
No.
Yes, I do.
Was I here for that one,
That
or
was
was
a while
that
ago.
before?
That was a while ago.
Okay.
You may
I
have
don't
been-
know.
yeah, you may have
That was
been
probably
correct.
before me.
It was
Cool.
several months, for sure.
This is back when Manny was here.
Ah.
So anyway, remember how Microsoft had initially said, okay, well, we don't want to do it your way. We want to do it our way. We want to be able to, offer the games through our app, not have them go to another place to download them individually. Well, apparently Microsoft has been in secret talks with Apple about exactly how to do that. So they put on, I wouldn't call it a front, but they effectively put on a front saying, yeah, we don't agree to that. We're not going to do that. But because of the whole Apple versus Epic thing, a lot of emails have been out in the public. And so it was discovered earlier today, that Microsoft has been secretly talking with Apple about putting some of their major games on the iPhone for free of play, like, I believe it said free of play, with Game Pass. So, like, maybe Halo? I don't know. Their biggest, like, first-party-ish games.
I feel like that would be interesting to see shit like that try and run on like an Apple.
Yeah.
Oh, please elaborate some more so we can hear more of your devil against the devil.
Okay, well, it's not so much that. It's just the idea of trying to run those types of graphics that normally belong on a console on something like a phone.
Have
Yeah.
you ever seen
Yeah.
an iPhone
You-
play a game
yeah,
before?
you can do that.
No,
Okay.
not really.
Oh, good beer. Fucking ultra. Because we're ultra.
Very
You're
straight up
fucking
in the
ultra.
camera.
Yeah, we
too.
are ultra. Hey, for the 2 people watching, thank you.
That's a good guess. Oh no, you got a thing, don't you? It says we got 5 likes. There's more than fucking.
Well, I just liked it.
And that's why we got 2. How the fuck do you have 2? I got 1 here. Anyway, it's not important. What's important
Are you gonna
is
share, or are you just gonna hold up, do this in front of the class?
I'm
and
gonna
not-
drink these fucking beers.
What about Brandy? What about me?
Brandy has wine, and if you want one, here you go. And here's yours, Aaron.
Jesus Christ. You can't even... Get up and
I
give
have
it to her.
wine.
Don't be a dick.
So she has wine. There you go. Go fuck yourself. No, I don't
Me
bring her
too.
shit anymore. It was a whole thing with the pizza. It was a whole thing. You missed it.
It wasn't a
I
thing.
brought her. I made a pizza, and I brought her with the plate because it was hot. And then I put the pizza on the plate. The
He
whole
brought
fucking
me
thing.
the entire
But
pizza.
it was-
All I did was say I wanted a few
So she-
slices so that Brandy could have
So
a
she
few
wanted
slices
me
too.
to bring the whole pizza back, and then get a smaller plate, and then get the slices. But she didn't want me to get the slices. She wanted me to bring the plate, hold it while she put the slices on. And it was a whole complicated fuck thing. That's why I'm not bringing her shit anymore.
It was not
You know
complicated
what?
at all.
You stand up for yourself, buddy. You tell her with that glitter on your head.
Glitter.
Yeah, you get some glitter on your forehead.
It's fucking Key Cat, man. He's been fucking with the
Yeah,
tree in the
go
middle.
blame it on the cat. That's great.
He pukes up
Yeah,
sparkles.
we all know
Hey.
you like to throw glitter in the air and fucking...
Even when I do that.
There's a screen rant about that thing that Kevin's talking about. Nintendo eShop refund policy overturned after losing court appeal.
Holy shit, we're at 4. Look at that.
I mean, the show just started. We've been
We
off
got
for 2
4
weeks.
watching.
Yeah, well, one's me, one's you, one's Kevin, one's Brandy.
It was at 2. Now it's at 4.
YouTube is not the quickest thing when it comes to the concurrent viewers. It's a shitty number. Regardless, something about this story. Kevin submitted something with fucking Joey and pre-orders. Pre-orders for what? Nintendo having to start offering refunds on pre-orders. Hold on. Oh, you know what? I think I heard something about this. Hold on. What do we have this story? Can we, Kevin?
I don't know what it is. My chat's not loading.
Her chat's not loading. We'll take a look. Kevin,
Kelly-
you might have to tweet it at us.
Kelly's in the chat.
on Twitter.
Hi, Kelly.
Yeah, we lost a viewer when that happened. So there you go.
No, we're not. We're at
See?
4.
See, I don't know. I see different numbers now. It says 5. Okay, you know what?
Now we're at 5.
Ah, Jesus Christ. Okay. Anyway, so something about xCloud and Apple and working together and butt fucking and Halo and
Really?
something.
You had to go to butt fucking? Not once did anyone say anything about butt fucking.
It was implied.
No.
It was
there
implied.
was no
There
implication
was implied-
of butt fucking
implied
or dropping
sodomy.
the soap or play prison. There was nothing like that.
There was nothing. You know what? I don't even know what the fuck. What did you say? Plake prison?
Play prison.
Play prison? I don't know what that means. But anyway,
Ooh, I dropped the soap.
why'd you say it like that?
Play prison.
See? Just pad out the stories through fucking infuriating assholeness.
What?
You know what?
Okay, bet.
Ladies, would you like to participate
No,
before I fucking throw this beer at him?
Participate in what exactly?
that sounds.
Let me just talk about a story here.
I
We need a story, okay? We need a story.
I sent it in the chat. Well, did you guys see anything about the suicide pods?
What? Yeah, I saw
Yes.
that. That's awesome.
I read it.
So he didn't
Not
see.
sure if
No,
it
I
makes
did.
good internet material.
I saw the suicide.
Sounds very
pods.
controversial.
I read about the suicide.
Oh, yeah. Okay, this one, I did know about this one. Okay.
Oh, this is not suicide pod.
No, this is not suicide. I don't know what the fuck suicide. What the fuck? Is that some... Is that
Oh
some,
no, it's a new thing in this other country where you actually go in the pod if you want to kill yourself, and
Sounds like
they
Futurama.
Yeah, and they actually assist in killing you.
Well, you have to
that-
make it yourself, but he sends you the blueprints for
Yeah,
the 3D print.
and you can die anywhere you want in this pod.
Yep,
You go on a beach,
legal now.
anything. I applied
Well-
there, and
It's legal in that country.
yeah, I applied. I haven't heard anything back.
Wait. So this is like the Futurama suicide booth thing.
Yeah.
It's a DIY suicide booth.
Yep.
If you have the... You know what? I'm not even going to go there. Let's
But
talk
it's
about
only for
Nintendo.
Switzerland.
Yeah, it's only for Switzerland.
Because it's illegal to do
There it is.
that in the U.S.
There it is.
To make a pod to kill yourself?
Kind of looks
No,
like
to kill yourself.
Looks like-
Kind of.
It's not
right?
illegal in the
I
United
mean-
States. It's not illegal
No,
to commit...
assisted suicide is illegal in the
Assisted
U.S.,
suicide- yes,
which is what
it
this
is.
is. Assisted
Yeah.
suicide.
It looks
Yeah,
like
but
an
technically then all guns used would be... You know what? This is getting into a dark place.
It looks like an e-cigarette. Kind of.
It looks like a fucking cryo chamber.
Actually, it looks like a butt plug.
It uses gas.
There is no butt. It uses gas.
It uses gas.
I'm just saying, it looks like.
And he called it a butt plug, and now you're saying it uses gas. It's disgusting.
I'm just letting
Not
you know.
carbon.
Not carbon.
Is that what gas is?
Methane.
Methane.
And sulfur.
Not methane.
Mostly oxygen.
Oh, I knew the sulfane part.
I think she's
Sul-
talking about farts.
Sulfur, not sulfane.
Think-
Sulfane is like...
I think she's talking about passing gas, not like gas.
That's what he's talking about.
Yeah, see, you fucked up.
I'm talking
No,
about the
yeah,
fart
We're
gas.
talking about the same
What
thing.
kind of gas is that? Methane?
Methane
Methane,
and sulfur.
Sulfur, most of it is oxygen. When you fart, most of it is oxygen and carbon dioxide.
Please,
Other
let's
parts
talk about farting,
are
because that could
fucking-
be a
the
technology.
tiny part is methane. That's the explosive part, and
Yeah.
then the sulfur part is the part that stinks.
Gefilte fish.
Smells like rotten eggs.
Caf-
And then when you're in Florida or California or something, and you have those like
Smoke.
sulfur pots next to the water, where it's just like a bunch of
smell
sulfur,
toast.
and you drive by, and everything just smells like rotten eggs.
That's the
you,
part of
Aaron.
your ass that stinks.
I had a water treatment plant by my school, so during recess it would always smell like rotten eggs.
Gross.
I'm like immune to it now.
Have you ever smelled that fucking shit? A fucking water treatment plant?
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
You ever
I'm a-
farted in the shower before?
Have you ever smelled the grease trap at McDonald's?
Yeah.
That's the worst.
I licked it.
No, you didn't. You would have died. You would have died.
No. Have you ever farted in the shower? It smells like that.
You know what? I don't even. You know what? I don't. No. We're not going there. We're going to talk about Nintendo and their eShop and having to offer refunds for people. That's where we're going.
Brindy, would you like to tell us about it?
Yes, please derail this farting suicide conversation.
Have Kevin tell us about it.
No.
No, I was gonna say because I only heard about it because Kevin mentioned it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I only just heard about it now.
So, Kevin, can you tell us about it?
Yeah, so Kevin, give us some details. You're on the show now.
He's just like, oh shit, wait.
We're going to send him a webcam.
But hang on, let me
You
go.
got FaceTime?
Let me go ahead and read this real quick. Let me skim it.
Wait.
Can we read the headline?
Okay, so the current refund states that refunds can only be made until 7 days prior to the game's release. Oh, okay. Gaming company has been litigated before. Blah blah blah.
Oh, so if you make a pre-order, you have up until 7 days before the game is released in order to be able to get a refund if you choose not to
Yeah.
continue with your
So
pre-order.
for a long time, after the console's release, Nintendo eShop did not offer any refund options for digital pre-orders of upcoming releases. Digital would take the user's payment immediately, offering no recourse if they decided later they did not wish to purchase the game.
That sucks.
In September 2020, they changed it, allowing for players to request refunds on their purchases until 7 days before the game's release.
Kevin just says it's a Germany
It's a
thing.
German thing.
Yeah, go
Oh,
figure.
European customer advocacy groups.
Yeah, go figure.
Fucking Europeans, like, we care about our customers. US is like, everyone for themselves, go.
Nintendo going to have to do
Only thing
it.
they're good for is
Sony's is awful
BMWs.
too, though. Microsoft has the best. Microsoft and Steam, but Microsoft is phenomenal. They get back to you in like 2 minutes and tell you yay or nay, and most of the time it's yay. And boom, everything is set and done. Steam is really good too.
Amazon.
I had a really good
Yeah,
time
Amazon
with
has the
Steam.
best return. Well, for products, but like Steam would just.
I
return
bought
a
like
game.
3 different versions of the same game because I couldn't figure out which one I needed, and I bought one version, then I request a return, bought another version, request a return, because I realized that the first version I bought was the one I needed, and they gave it all back
I've been
within like a day.
I've been waiting to tell you this.
Uh-oh.
Amazon has done something.
They're
done
always,
lots of things.
They're always doing
They're
something.
in the pharmacy world.
I saw your text.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Yep. Amazon drugs.
Yes.
The basics. It's all generics, but of every medication.
Anyone wants to get opioids?
How many things?
Wait, what?
Oh yeah.
Can you just...
I mean, if it's a
purchase-
pharmacy, it's a pharmacy. It can yeah.
Oh, no.
Just order the shit ton and just take some
Yeah,
and overdose.
Oh,
It's great.
no.
Or overnight it.
No.
Overnight too overdose.
You probably need a prescription.
From Amazon doctors, like Dr. Bezos,
Oh, God.
because he's a doctor now.
There has to be some kind of limit on how many fucking
No.
sub businesses.
Amazon is the world.
And you know what? There's lots of. That's insane. That's insanity. That's insanity. How many fucking things are they gonna run?
Well, this is the worst timeline. We're in the worst timeline. That's all that this is. Because we're going to end up like Idiocracy, like that fucking movie.
Wait, we're
Water?
Gonna
What's
we're
water?
gonna end up like that, or no? We're already there.
No, because we haven't started using Gatorade for water yet.
There's Mondo.
It's there. Trust
Because
me,
of electrolytes,
we're there.
and they just need to use water for the crops. They were giving it Mondo
I
energy.
would
drink.
use beer.
This beer is mostly water.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah. Well, I'm assuming at some point we're going to get refunds. Nintendo does need to do some refund shit, and Sony's is dog shit too. If you download even literally 1 bit of the game, like you literally press OK, start downloading, and then immediately press cancel as fast as you can, like stop downloading, you are no longer entitled to a refund. This is stupid as fucking policy. Yeah, it's
Really?
yeah.
I got a Sony refund.
I couldn't get one, and I looked it up online. If you
What
start
did
to
you do
download
for
it all,
it?
even partial,
Oh, no, I was just messaging someone on the Sony store.
did you
Yeah.
download the game?
Yeah.
You let it? Which game was it? Don't say Cyberpunk because that doesn't.
No. It was, I got Stardew Valley, but I accidentally got it for the VR headset. And I'm like, yeah, I don't actually have a VR headset. I was trying
See,
to get the different one.
That in that case, they probably would, just because.
Yeah,
I mean,
because
if
that's a return. Exchange.
that's an exchange. In this case, yeah. Did you buy the other version?
Not on their system. I ended up getting it on the Switch instead.
So they probably thought you were going to. That seemed because this one was just I had bought Black Desert for the fucking PS4.
They called it a courtesy, so I have a feeling if next time I fuck up, I'm up Shit's Creek. So
You're SOL.
yeah,
I
that's
just
what
call
I'm thinking.
Sony to talk to them.
I can't do the fucking phone trees anymore, man. The only ones I'll call is American Express and Apple, and that's it. I
we know
cannot
you
fucking
call American Express.
I can't fucking call any of them. Even fucking calling the Walgreens, calling fucking Comcast, calling AT&T, calling
In all fairness,
fucking Taco Bell, like
in all
anyone.
fairness, as someone who works a job where her main thing is either talking to customers or talking with the merchants, some of them aren't that bad. I mean, obviously things like Microsoft, fucking
Microsoft's
Apple,
awful.
fucking Sony, like you can't really get to someone. You normally have to use like their online chats. You know,
And I like
becomes an
online
issue.
chats. I like online
Those
chats.
are great. I can't
course you
utilize those for my job.
No, that'd be
I
tough.
normally have to tell a customer, hey, you need to go talk to them and provide us the proof. But like other times, you know, phone trees, like I found a really good way to just go around phone trees. Sometimes if you just cuss in the thing, it'll immediately escalate you.
No, you just keep pressing 0.
No, that doesn't always work.
Yeah, it doesn't they've got
Yeah, they've
no.
gotten rid of that.
because effectively what how that worked is there was like if you just couldn't put the right input in, it was like, okay,
Yeah, it
this
hangs up
person's
on
like-
you.
it would send you to a person like, oh, okay, I don't understand what it is that you're asking for. Let me now I'm going to send you to a person, and they just fucking cut you off. Okay, I'm sorry, I don't seem to understand what your problem is. Have a nice day. Goodbye.
Yeah, they'll cut you off. They're like, oh, you butt dialed. Cool.
Yeah. The worst one is when you're on hold and then like your call gets cut and you were in line. That's
Sometimes just getting through to a random person being like, hey, this is my issue. Okay, well, let me transfer you over to the right
We
department.
went from Nintendo to customer service.
who cares? We're talking about customer service.
It's
Everybody
not
relates to customer
technology.
service.
I mean, it relates.
Yeah, it
it
is.
kind of does relate to technology because this is the technology and how we get our refunds for our technology, which is,
Phone
don't.
trees are technology.
Fuck phone trees.
Phone tree.
Agreed.
Microsoft's though is not good. But their chat service. But the thing I don't like about chat services is you can tell when they've invested a decent amount in online chat because they end up getting like individuals who, if they're not good at it, who don't like natively speak the language. So suddenly like 18 fucking paragraphs get like immediately typed. It says, you know, like Jonathan is typing, and it's like just these, and it's all pre-scripted shit. So it's like a person kind of navigating through, and then eventually, you know, Adobe was like that when I was trying to deal with some bullshit with it that they were doing, and it was just a nightmare. And it was like, how?
In all fairness, the way though that they're set up, a lot of fraud does not occur on these systems. Like I never seen Nintendo fraud ever. Because a lot of these systems, you can't buy games for anyone else. You can only buy them for yourself.
Yeah.
You know, the only times I ever get stuff with like Xbox and like PlayStation is because a parent put their card in and they don't understand how that shit works, and now the kid bought a bunch of stuff in like Fortnite or whatever.
Right. And then,
It's
yeah.
fraud. Well, it's coming from the computer, but my kid was asleep when it was happening.
Right.
Okay, send me in their purchase history. And then I never get anything because it's on their purchase history.
And then if they send you the purchase, then you're like, well, if you have cameras in the house, please send me video so I know that your son or daughter is not purchasing anything on the computer.
You
right?
know, it'd be super cool for shit like that, like virtual card numbers that you can give to the Nintendo thing that your kid can use, and it's like a way of restricting. Like, okay, fine, you approve. Like, you have to approve every single individual purchases.
You can do that. You
Well, they
just
have
have
that
to.
now.
You have to.
Virtual numbers that you could just spin up with the click of a button on an app.
It's not a virtual number per se, but I mean, specifically Nintendo has the parent feature that only a certain amount of money can be spent on that card.
Yeah, but still, like,
It's
but if the
kind of
parents,
the same
the
thing.
parents buy it and they don't even know that those things exist. I mean,
Yeah.
do you have any idea how many words I learned when I was 12 because my dad was buying me rap CDs and he didn't know what they were saying on them at the time?
In all
then
fairness,
you found out.
there are two ways to effectively restrict it. Either just buying your kid the fucking
Prepaid
gift
cards?
prepaid cards, doing that, or here's a crazy thought: put a password on that only you know, so that way they even try and look at the store, they have to ask your permission.
Yeah.
It just logs you in though.
No, you
No,
can
not
On the
the
Switch?
Switch.
The Switch just, if I press the
No.
thing, it just lets me in.
Well,
You might not have it set
I
up
have
that
it.
way.
I have it set up so that way I have to put in my password every time I go in.
Mine
Oh.
used to be like that. I changed it because it was getting really annoying. I was like, I just want to look. I don't want to buy. Let me change it to where I only need password to buy.
I don't believe my Switch will ever get hacked, but in
Yeah.
case it ever does, you got to go through that twice, bitch. Come on,
Yeah.
let's go.
Again,
Yeah.
all they'd have to do, and there's some apps that do a really good job at this shit, where it's just, you get a notification on your phone. Whenever I try to sign into PayPal, I get a notification on my phone. I tap it, and it lets me in. So it's like,
You tap it.
I do. But
Yeah.
then they do stupid shit, and then like parents will end up giving their kids the phone, and then the kids are really smart, and they figure out, oh, if I do this, now there's a big Nintendo logo on their thing. If I tap that, and they're fucking running up this shit. There was one kid who bought like $30,000 worth of in-store purchases on iTunes.
That's wild, because I actually had a woman who was saying, oh, I didn't make these charges, I didn't authorize these charges, but she had a kid who played on her phone, and who did. You know, and I told her that it's her fault because,
she
like,
didn't have the password.
no, it's not even just that she didn't have the password on there, because like it's a Google store, but you can like have it so that way you don't have to put it in every time. So the kid just went on there, downloaded some shit, and like bought things.
No, the iPhone.
So she's stuck with $30,000.
No, not 30,000, but it was definitely like a couple hundred.
If it was I don't know about Android. The iOS requires you to have either the password or the biometric security shit to be able to confirm purchases like that. Like you have to have Face ID, so that wouldn't have happened.
You can turn it off in the Google store. Like you don't have to. Obviously, you can require that you have to put in your password every time.
Yeah.
But like for this, you know, she goes, "But I never authorized it." I'm like, "Yeah, but you didn't have any security things up, and you gave something that has your info saved on it to a child."
Is your phone locked? That is the authorization if the kid knows how to get into the phone.
And she was so mad.
I bet. I mean, but you can't give people your passwords and shit, man. You can't. You absolutely cannot. Speaking of this movie, we have the Apple TV here, and it was just now it's showing fucking Mariah Carey, but we have a screen here, and it was just showing the new 007 movie, which I've been wanting to watch. But you could only rent it for what, $20 or $40, something like that. You can't buy the digital version. I'm fucking pissed off about that. $20.
It's like movie ticket prices.
Yeah, it's like a movie ticket price, which is fine. I would pay fucking $40 to own it and see it right away. I don't want to fucking rent it because I know I'm inevitably going to buy it. So I'm just going to wait, and I'm not going to spend what would, you know, it doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah.
But that was a little side rant there.
What would be nice is if you rented it, and then upon renting it, if you decide to buy it during the time of the rental, they just knocked off that price for the rest of it.
That would be nice.
That would be nice. I don't know if it does that. I think I rented one movie once, and I don't know if I looked into. I don't think it does that
The
though.
Matrix movie you'll be able to buy.
It honestly should be a pay it forward. It's like the same thing with the library. You have the book for so long, you rack up that fee, just buy the fucking book here. Pay it.
They don't want. Right now, Sony is so in the hole because they spent like $600 million, however many millions of dollars they spent making that movie. COVID hit, and then they couldn't get it out. They couldn't get it out. And they weren't going to drop it because they wanted to get their money back.
Movie?
The new James Bond movie.
Well, and Daniel Craig broke his ankle.
And he broke his ankle, so they had to do a bunch of reshoots and a bunch of other shit. It was a very expensive movie to make.
Tom Cruise.
And Sony held on to it for a really long time. And, long story short, like, the reason I'm guessing that they're making it rent only is because they're trying to make as much cash as they fucking can. Because they'll rent and then buy. So now they get money from you twice. It's like, fuck you. Like, I'm sorry. That sucks, but, like, don't be dicks.
Agreed.
What? You got something to say?
Unbelievable. First you say ass fucking, now we're talking about dicks.
So you seem to be focusing on a very particular pattern of words amongst the things that I'm saying that have to do with anuses and penises. So I'm concerned more about you because people say anus and penis on different occasions.
Well, actually, they say it's now ass.
Ass, anus, as far as I'm concerned.
No one goes around and go, anus!
You're the one highlighting.
Anus!
Hey, famous Amos.
No, the only time someone says anus is when they want an anus steak.
That's
Angus.
Angus.
There you go.
You should be very. You drink your beer now. You
So,
just said anus.
I have
That's
an
exactly my favorite part.
I have an
Anus steak.
important question for you, Joey.
Yes. Oh.
On a scale of one
What
to on a scale of 1 to 10, how hot do you think Ryan Reynolds is?
Negative 50.
Wait, is that the same question you
Yes.
asked Dom? I could have sworn you asked him, how happy do you think Ryan Reynolds is?
No, how hot. See, we were talking about that. Hey,
Why do you look flustered?
just tell.
She talks about Ryan Reynolds and you get flustered?
It's a test.
So this woman has this theory that if you ask a straight man how hot you think Ryan Reynolds is, it's somewhere between 8, 9, and 10. But if you ask a guy and he says anywhere below that, they tend to be queer.
Awesome.
And I said 10, meaning I'm incredibly straight.
Good for you.
Confidently too. Ryan Reynolds is hot. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Have you seen that guy? He's fucking hilarious.
I would put it in his butt.
Okay. The evidence is stacking, Joey. Anus steak. Put it in his butt. Bad score
But I
on
never,
the test.
I never said what I would put
There
up
is
his
a.
ass.
I
I just said I would
just
put it
the
up his
fact
butt.
that you would stick something up another
Have
man's.
you not seen his ass?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's firm.
yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah, it is.
Not mean doesn't mean I'm gonna stick something in it.
Oh, this
Maybe
is-
you, because I know it'd make you happy.
I mean, we could do it. Triple.
I'd stick something in it.
We can get in a dark room. and
I'd peg the fuck out of him. For real.
we can
Straight up.
have a 3-man thing. You know. We can spank each other's asses and see which one's firmer. Oh, yeah.
Watching Willow comments. Wendy's is now offering 1/3 pound anus steak burgers.
Yes! See? Willow gets it. Anus steak burgers.
Stop saying it.
Anus!
No, after he just said no one says anus. Now he says anus.
That's right. Anus.
Way to own it. That's good. Okay, what do we got next? We're
Oh,
looking at an
fucking care.
aquarium here.
Yeah. Tom, you used to have an aquarium.
I did. It was wonderful.
It
It's
was.
a fucking pain in the ass.
But you did a good job.
It was nice.
Not
We
being
did do a
sarcastic.
good
I'm
job.
not
No,
being
no.
sarcastic.
It was.
Both of us together.
And just anyone, people are listening, it wasn't just any kind of aquarium. It was salt water.
Yeah.
It wasn't just normal water. It was salt water.
Yeah, those fish were.
And it wasn't just Dom.
Aaron did a lot of research.
It was
into-
99.9%.
well, financially.
I bought a couple of the fish.
Like I
but
said,
yes,
99.9.
financially, Yes.
99.9 implies.
Yes.
someone-
But I do believe she probably did quite a bit of the research.
She did a significant amount of
I
research.
did a lot of
She found out what
knowledge
those
on those
tuple
fish.
things were. What the fuck, whatever those little. We saw this growth on the rocks, and it was this. There was this. We were like, what the fuck is
Barnacles?
that? No.
No.
It started having like, it was this weird like fuzzy worm thing, but it grew and it clearly had like mouths. Aaron
I
spent.
probably have a picture.
She posted it on like forums trying to figure out what this was. Nobody knew what this was in the whole saltwater community. We couldn't figure it out. One person said, "Oh, it's this thing. That actually means your water quality is really good. They're really rare. They're hard to get." And but then 2 days later, it's all fucked up.
I hope we don't see any dick pics.
There's no dick pics. I don't send dick pics. It's weird.
I wasn't talking about from you.
Hold on, we might have some pictures here. Let's see.
Keep talking. They can't see my screen.
No, yeah. I mean, no, it's a wonderful.
What's the next story then? Before
There's
why
no
you
more.
search?
The stories are done.
No, there was
Talking
more
about
she ended
saltwater.
up-
This is completing the saltwater fish tank now.
Yeah, lots of salt.
I can tell, Joey.
So salty.
Ooh.
I'm
That
sure
was a
you.
little bite.
I'm sure she can tell. I'm sure you can tell.
No, you're gonna have to bring it harder. You're gonna have to swing harder than that.
I don't need.
You gotta swing harder than that. That was good. I'll give you that, Brandon. That's a snap.
Not really.
Yeah, that's a little bit.
No.
A little bit.
She's like a baby snapping turtle. Just enough. Back off. Ruff.
Please.
I mean, turtles don't bark, but you
Yeah.
get the general.
Seriously, you just fucked everything up.
Oh, there was the Corin Angel too. I forgot about that shit.
Mr. Tank. Oh.
Puff. We got the pufferfish to Puff once. Aaron took
You
a
should have
picture.
named him Puff Daddy.
We did?
Yeah, you took a picture of him, and then the flash scared him, and he went. And he got all big and balloony. He was like, "What the fuck is happening?" It was really cool. That was no. I don't think that was that it. No, I
No,
don't
that
know.
was Puff. That was
That's Puff.
Someone's asking about a coat made of Dalmatian or Don's back hair.
Is that
Is
a
that-
coat made of Dalmatian or something?
Oh, I was talking about Aaron's coat. Oh,
Which is white.
just show. Yeah, don't. That's That's Benny. Yeah, we could show. I mean,
Rip to all these fishes, by the way.
well, Mr.
Yeah.
Tang caused him. He made him suicide out of the tank. We found him.
Mr. Tang made him suicide.
Can we
out
show a
of-
picture of Mr. Tang? So this was my powder blue tang. He was a fish I wanted. I love it. I love the color, and they're very aggressive, and they dominate the tank. And he did, and he bullied Benny the Blenny into jumping out of the tank. So one morning, and that was one of Aaron's favorites. He was a lawnmower Blenny.
Benny was my favorite. He used to perch up on a rock.
And they
No,
eat,
that's
that spot.
Spot.
They
Where'd
eat
he go?
algae, the hair algae, and they go and they just chew at it all day.
Oh, that's cute.
And he kind of perches on stuff. Well, Mr. Tang
there's him perching.
would chase him, and one day he chased him right out of the tank, and he fucking flew, and we found him, and he was dry. There we go. We got some more pictures there. Yeah, it was.
It was
Yeah.
a party.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was spectacular. I mean, it was the cool.
If I decide to do a tank, I've decided I want to make it a fancy guppy tank with all the pretty like guppy
If
fish.
you decide to go salt
shrimp.
in any way, shape, or form, I'll tell you this
She
much right
already
now.
has decided.
If you change your mind,
Okay.
this is what I want you to do.
I'm broke dumb. I can only do so much.
This is what I want you to do.
Don't
I
admit
want
that
you,
on air, please.
I want you to
You don't pay me enough.
go on the roof
That's right.
and just jump right off, because it is.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Dumb,
Gail.
I already want to do that. Don't encourage me.
This is a very dark episode, and
I mean, I
wait,
could
now show the
push
clowns.
you.
Show the clowns. Show the
Ow,
right.
did I
No,
say
no,
that?
not those. Not that one. Not that one. Oh, there you go. There's
Whoops.
those. There you go. We got this
I mean,
live
no,
photo.
what? I would
I
never,
would
push you.
Yeah, that's the one.
I
That's the
would
one.
just
Look,
kick you off.
look at these two.
She clearly jumped off
This
of
is
her own accord,
Sparta!
and I did not kick her off the roof. She jumped of her own accord. It's clearly suicide.
We
I
were
mean,
acting out 300.
There was spot. We're acting out there.
This is Sparta.
and then you see me splat on the grass.
I do miss it. Anyway, so
Oh, Dom's tearing up.
I almost kind of might make that a wallpaper. Look at that. Look at Spot. That was a good fish. Found out it was a female towards the end.
Yeah, but he's contemplating.
It was a
life.
sheep. It's
She's
a cool
contemplating.
fucking fish. A rare one too, because
Look
it
at
would
those bullies.
It would eat normal food. Those two were ass. Actually, they didn't do shit. The only
It's
ones.
Caitlin and Bruce, right?
Really?
I'm probably gonna get chewed out for this in some way, shape, or form. You see, clownfish in particular environments change in
Their
ways.
gender.
Yes. So the clownfish, they start males, and then the anyone who's seen Finding Nemo, they all start born males, and then the most dominant becomes the female. So they go from male to female, and we had two of them, and they were both males, and we waited for one to transform into the female because that's what they do in that environment. So we named the male Bruce, and then the female Caitlin.
Was it with a C or a K?
It's not important.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Cool.
it is important. I'm kind of curious. Was it with a C or K?
It's not important. It's what's important is we got some more stories.
I mean-
Halo Infinite multiplayer
C
gets
No,
us something.
or K?
Speaking
That's
of,
the wrong.
Joey, have you continued to play the Halo?
I haven't for a while, but yes.
What did you think?
Have you played the campaign? Oh, you said
Campaign's
you haven't
not
in a
even
while.
out yet. The campaign.
Yeah, it just came out.
Oh, did it?
Well, I have not bought Halo. You have to buy that to play the campaign.
I thought it was Game Pass.
Oh,
To play the campaign.
Oh, I also thought the campaign was going to come with.
Well, I'll double
Game
check,
Pass.
but I don't think so.
Probably
That
not.
would be mean.
Microsoft probably lost a bunch of money on that, and they know they're going to lose more if they put it on Game Pass. So they need to.
They're gonna lose a shit ton. No one's gonna want to play campaign.
Yeah, it's not a good.
Even though I want to.
That Halo did not feel
I
right.
love the Halo campaigns.
That Halo.
Did you play? Oh yeah, you did play. Yeah,
I was not a fan. If anybody else played Halo, the recent Halo, let us know in the chat.
I
what
don't
your
like the
thoughts were.
fact that I literally have to waste a whole clip before you kill someone.
Really?
It depends on the weapon you're using, but a lot of the things like the assault rifle and shit are a lot different than they used to be. Typically, at like mid range, you could.
Unless you
A
get
whole clip would take them down, but they had a whole clip that would. It's weird. The needler doesn't work the same way. The BR doesn't work the same way. The DMR.
You played the new one?
Yeah, I played it a little bit. It doesn't. I don't know. There's something off about it. It doesn't feel right.
even though I did like the grapple.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to use the grapple thing though.
Yeah, that was fun.
The grapple, they could have just left the same. They could have just left it Halo 4 and then added the fucking grapple. I know a lot of people didn't like Halo 4 because of loadouts. I thought it made the game a little more strategic and not so much knowledge based. Like because before old Halo was all about map control and it was rock paper scissors. If your opponent has this gun, you need this gun in order to take them out. And then you have to memorize where all the weapon spawns were. And that was the whole point of Halo. Halo 4 offset some of that by adding sprint and making it a little more Call of Duty. But I liked what they did with that shit. It gave me a little bit more, like I could create my own play style. Then they just somebody got hit by a bus or something and just woke up wrong because Halo Guardians was weird. It's still like held true. The campaign I didn't really like. But this new one is just, I don't know what the fuck's going on. There's just something, it's fucking weird. It's fucking weird.
Unless you hit him in the head.
If you hit him in the head, yeah, it's usually hit him.
Well, it's not one shot though, but it's
Sniper
not a
rifle.
whole clip.
Sniper rifle breaks. So sniper rifle, the way it worked is it was always a 2-shot kill. Body, the first shot breaks shield, second shot kills, unless it's a headshot, in which boom. And that was Halo's philosophy. That was always Bungie's philosophy. Make the rules very simple. The DMR, 4 headshots, they're dead. BR, 3 headshots, they're dead. Because the BR is like the does the little.
Or you just get a tank.
They didn't have tanks in Halo 1, 2. Well,
Yes, they did.
They weren't tanks. They were the Warthog.
No, they had tanks in Halo 1, bro.
I don't think they were tanks.
Yes, they were.
They had
I know
tanks?
for a fact.
I thought so. Yeah.
Yes.
They had tanks?
Yes.
They had the. Didn't they also have the ghost still?
Yeah, they had the Ghost. That's not a tank, though. I'm thinking of a tank. As a
Well,
big
no,
old-
but no, they
No,
had the
this
tanks.
was an actual tank.
I remember
Oh,
that
yeah.
too.
Yeah, it was. This was a multiplayer?
Not just multiplayer, but like
And
story
campaign.
mode. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah, they'll have that kind of shit in camp. Okay, fair enough. Okay, well.
I've never played a Halo game.
I only played one because my
Kevin.
friend had an Xbox.
Hold
so.
on. I think.
And we could never go further in it because the disc was corrupted after a point. So
Ouch.
whenever we tried to play that level, it never.
Wait. Hold on, Aaron. I'm going to give you something. Lewis just posted this on Twitter. For anybody who wants to see, at Complete in the Sea, you will see this picture. I'm going to send it to Aaron here. Unless you. This. He did this last time when I got when I was getting lit on.
Did he find his dad? Is that a picture of him and his dad?
No, but he's making artwork.
Why would you remind him?
I mean, I just wanted to make sure that,
He's
he's
making.
okay.
He's not.
Maybe he found happiness, and I wanted to, be encouraging.
Okay,
Brandy.
this is the latest.
Miss, I want to jump off a building.
This is the latest artwork,
Yeet.
art piece. I don't know how he possibly got that freeze frame.
I don't know. From any one of the videos that we do,
This is today's. It's got
Yeah, this
Christmas
is-
decorations.
Yeah, this is today.
Oh, that's
This is
funny.
today. He just did that. He just posted on Twitter. So this is a thing. Thanks, guys.
That's awesome. That is great.
When the fuck did I do that? I don't even remember making that expression.
Well, you make a lot of expressions.
I do. I'm a very
You
expressive
are-
guy.
You
Yeah.
are very.
Very
Yeah.
expressive. You know what I'm feeling.
Oh, babe, did you
I'm
see
glad
Cowboy
you heard
Bebop
yourself
is
and it
canceled?
wasn't just me.
Huh?
Did you see they canceled Cowboy Bebop?
Uh-oh.
They're not doing season 2?
No. It got too many. They specifically said this time it's because it got too many bad reviews.
Yeah, it wasn't great. It was okay. It wasn't as bad as Death Note. It was okay.
well, Death Note. We don't talk about that. I didn't even watch the series, and I knew that shit was
It
bad.
was just a bad
All of
movie.
the live actions of Death Note end up changing the entire, half of the.
All you
the
have
end.
to do is follow
Speaking
the plot.
of William Dafoe,
Why
Willem.
did everyone's like, let me make some tweaks and changes?
William.
No,
Nope.
motherfuckers.
Willem. It's
No.
Willem.
Just-
Follow it. It's literally written out for you.
Willem.
What? It's like video game
Eat a
movies.
dick.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
the Resident
Willem.
Evil
William.
looks so promising,
Yeah.
and then we watched a couple of things and like, no, shit's wrong here. Firstly,
Yeah.
you could have did it in parts, right? Because if you would have did it in parts, you could have done
Gobble.
both Leon and Claire, and you could have done fucking Jill and like Chris and them, in the fucking mansion. You could have did that, but they didn't. They went ahead, they chopped it up, and they blended some shit, and it's like, no,
they
this
e-
was going to be great, and you fucked it.
They-
Why?
yeah.
You had one job.
They either need to remake the original. Whenever they do that kind of shit, they either need to remake the original story as close as possible, or same universe, different characters, but maintain the style as if it was the same creator who just did the series in a completely different way. Don't use the same fucking characters and rework the story. People have expectations. I want this character to be like this. This is what I loved about him, and now he's a fucking pansy or whatever the fuck.
Did you guys hear? They're making a third Boondock Saints. What do you mean, Look,
I think those movies are overrated.
you're overrated.
Nah.
Yeah.
The first one was good. I'll give you that. The first one was good.
I can't say anything. I've never seen it.
The second one,
The second one, But you know what? The third one, we don't know what's going to happen. All I know is William.
Willem. It's Willem Dafoe.
Okay, bet. So
Yeah,
there-
bet. I'll bet
Okay,
right
bet.
now. It's Willem.
Okay,
it's
bet.
Willem Dafoe.
Bet.
Aaron, I didn't mean to snap at you. Can you look it up?
Wow. We just.
I
snapped.
apologize before you fucking said something.
Well, you know what? You shouldn't snap at the first place. How about that?
Yeah, I know. It
Don't be
happens
rude.
sometimes. Look, it's Willem. Willem.
Okay, bet.
See, look at Will. How do you read? Can you? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, see. Well,
Okay, bet.
yeah, I am betting. I'm betting a lot that his name,
Okay,
which is right
bet.
there. Okay, good. I'm betting.
All
Good.
right,
I'm
bet.
glad I won the bet.
So
Awesome.
so he's gonna be in that again.
Yeah, I know he played a good role.
Yeah. Well, he always plays a good role.
Yeah, he's a-
And then
Oh God.
the two Irish guys. Speaking of this guy, They were-
Norman Reedus and
they did a thing of him being the Joker. That looked actually pretty good.
I don't know. I see Joker, but I don't see Joker.
Oh,
I see it.
especially after how he did Goblin.
I still want to see. Yeah, he did. I still want to see Johnny Depp as Riddler. That's what I want to see. That's my. I know, but I want to see that.
Because he's painted as the bad guy
Johnny Depp.
through that stupid.
Yeah, the Amber Heard thing. No,
Yeah.
that's over now. They fucking fixed that shit.
No,
Well, yeah,
people
she,
still-
she literally came out and admitted it. And was,
Yeah, it was fake.
but he's painted as the bad guy.
Yeah, no, it's
I
starting to
mean,
go away. People are.
Well, I mean, the
They're
people who
learning.
paint that are the.
Jussie Smollett is in trouble.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that in the After Dark series.
Oh God, that's racist.
No, how is it racist?
Because that's a dark man, and we're.
So
gonna
what? You're
talk
only
about
allowed
an
to
After
talk.
Dark?
You're only allowed to talk about dark individuals on non-dark shit. What the fuck?
Well, I mean, that would be.
No, there's no correlation. Don't be weird.
I'm not
Anyway,
being
next
weird.
Okay, we're
story.
moving on.
No,
Yes.
racist.
Moving on.
Okay.
Love
Beer.
you.
Wow. So, not to.
I'm totally kicking Brandy off a building. That sounds
I'm-
like fun.
Yeet.
Yes.
Not going to give away too much information about your video that is to come. Why is that funny?
Phrasing.
You said
Yeah. We're not going to talk about your video that is to come. There was a weird emphasis on the ka part. The ka, the to ka.
It's
that
because
whole-
at the same time, I was trying to remember if you had said anything about this on a previous podcast to see if I would. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So, you remember how you were playing a bunch of games on your phone, right?
And you
Correct.
And how one phone in particular got incredibly hot?
Correct.
Well, Razer has come out with a fan for your smartphone for playing mobile games.
Hell yeah,
And it
Razor.
uses MagSafe, so it will connect MagSafely to your iPhone 12 and or 13. But there's also a clip-on version for Androids and any phone before MagSafe. It looks like it has RGB. You have to plug it into USB-C charger.
What?
And it has 12
This is
blades.
stupid.
No, it's not.
It is.
Brandy.
It's incredibly stupid.
All I know is every time I hear MagSafe, I think about condoms.
I will admit the MagSafe. That's funny. I'm gonna hear that now too. I'm not gonna lie, that just fucked me up. MagSafe.
God damn it.
The puck charger thing. I got one. I caved in. Aaron's been using it. I was using it a bit too. It is nice because the little puck will just snap itself and it's lined up and you're good to go. And it
Yeah, if you
rotates.
line it up right.
For some
No, mine
reason,
just. You have a weird ass case on yours. That's why.
It's not weird.
It's a weird ass case.
It's just
Continue.
a normal clear case.
Yeah, I know.
Nothing
For
about
some
you is
reason-
normal.
For some reason, when I hear that, all I can think of is like snapping like a magnet on top of it and be like, yeah, and they're just throwing it at a fridge and just it's sticking to the fridge and just sitting there the whole time.
It's a pretty. That would be. Hey, you know what? That wouldn't be too bad.
Oh, there you go, Dom. You can have your throwing your TV.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
MagSafe. We just got to make the screen bigger.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's dumb. Hold on, I want to talk more about that fucking Razer thing because Razer. Okay, I like Razer shit, but their software is becoming dog shit. They now have 3 versions of fucking Synapse, which is total bullshit to support their fucking devices. I brought some of my old Razer shit up to run on the thing, and all those the keyboard and the Orb Weaver are made in the exact same time. The keyboard can use the most recent fucking Synapse version, and then the mouse and the Orb Weaver thing need Synapse 2. So I have to have, if I technically plugged in my old original Mamba, 3 fucking versions of Synapse in order to run my shit. Like, just build in the backwards compatibility, you assholes. What the fuck is wrong with you? Your software's dog shit. Their software's dog shit. I don't know what their deal is. Very, very, very cool products. The fact that the shit still works is amazing after being in a fucking garage for all that time. But this weird fucking puck thing. First of all, the only phone that did that was this, and spoiler alert, I fixed it. Video coming. I'm taking a break right now, guys, because I just got very, very overwhelmed with the videos and the data and stuff like that. But we'll be talking about that after my little video hiatus break. But I assure you there's more coming. This is fucking stupid. The iPhone doesn't even get hot.
Calm down.
The iPhone doesn't get hot. When I was playing Genshin, when I did my test with my little thermal thing, the iPhone, the best one was the Galaxy Note 10, surprisingly enough. But the iPhone 13 didn't get hot. 120 frames per second, all that bullshit, it didn't get hot. I mean, it was, warm, but it wasn't like make your hands sweat. It wasn't anything like that. So that's a stupid fucking accessory. Feels like a cash grab.
Knees weak, arms are heavy.
Mom spaghetti. He's nervous. But on the surface,
He looks
calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud. I can't. Go ahead.
Got a laptop
Next.
in my back pocket.
I'm not doing that.
Got a laptop in my back pocket.
Aaron, stop it.
Okay.
Get a copyright strike here. Can't be rapping.
You can't
Don't
get a
you
copyright
fucking dare,
strike
Joey.
For it's called it's under fair use. It's just a cover
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
that you're not making money off of anyway. So
So
That's
I can get a
basically
fat knock
fancy-
from that rat profit.
yep.
Fancy
Make a
way
living and
of
a killing
saying-
off it. Ever since Bill Clinton was still in office, with Monica Lewinsky still.
Fill it on his nutsack.
How do you know those words?
Because I listen to Eminem. Fool, what?
Like I didn't know that. Respect, mad respect. I thought you listened to that weird.
I listen to everything, dude. Eminem's great though.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we talked about it.
Yeah, let's have an M&M channel. We should just
Completing the M.
yeah.
Say, okay, we have some words. We're gonna see if Eminem can rap with.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Looks like watching Willis put up 2 more beautiful pieces.
Quiz. Oh shit. Oh yeah, there's 2. There's Aaron, and then, that was not bad. The first one is really good. The Aaron one,
I don't see it.
yeah, that's on Twitter. Just go to Twitter,
She is.
I don't see it either.
refresh, go to our Twitter page. Oh no, that was it. Hold on, yeah, he put up 2. No. Go back. You were on it. Yeah, right there. There's me. There's you,
Nice.
and there's
But
me
you just
inflating
wanna
my
move on
lungs.
to the next topic.
Nice.
The struggle.
Well, anyway,
I'm very
doing
nervous
there,
what
Tom?
pictures he'll have of me.
give it time. Give it time. You'll fuck up.
I'm
That's
sure
all,
there's a lot.
That's all
that
this
you should-
is. It's just, it's like, can you...
Oh, if he goes back in time, yeah.
Maybe I should just start doing podcasts and just not say a word, just be like this the whole time.
It doesn't matter. There's still plenty of animations of you all on the channel.
Yeah.
So, Weeping Willow,
We'll get some hacks.
if you got some free time, go take a look. I'm sure you'll find some gems on there. Especially episode,
You don't need to do
I
that.
think 3. Aaron, which one was the one where you framed his face and he was, the microphone took up 60%? Aaron had this fixation, we were starting, to just have just the fucking frame of the person's head. And so Joey got framed in such a, oh shit, I pulled the microphone out. But his whole head and this was the look, but just this part. This was the whole thing that anyone saw.
I
So it's
should
just,
go back to that style.
it was funny. You had to zoom in. She zoomed in on you a lot. So it's just it was just really funny because Joey, then he got really animated. He was it looked like he was in the booth, like rapping, but he wasn't rapping. He was just complaining. Just, I guess.
Man, I wish I
You
could do
sound
FX
like a-
Live.
You sound
just
like a
zoom in.
bitch.
Shut the fuck up. Your fans become your haters. Okay. Do we have any other stories?
Laptop in my back pocket.
I'm not gonna go off on a half cock.
I think we're good. There was one about
You worry about my looks.
All hell syllables kill halt.
You worry
Kill
about
Balwick.
my
Hippity,
looks,
hippity,
but
hippity,
her
hip hop.
looks look straight up like if I could
I
throw
can't
a
see.
knife at
I'm
you right
guarded
now.
by the monitor, so I can't see the fucking hatred. She'll yell at me later, but right now I'm safe.
Coward.
That's fine.
Damn.
I don't care.
So
Cheat
do you want to
code.
know? We have a minute.
We got.
No.
Yeah, we got a minute.
Okay.
Bet.
So, apparently PlayStation is going to be coming out with a new subscription service that is going to include all of the games and stuff to further compete with Xbox's
There we
Game
go.
Pass.
Wasn't sure what you were reading from, but I'm pretty
I
sure
wasn't-
we're seeing your screen. And
Because I didn't need to read it. I already knew what it was going to talk about.
Oh.
Stop jumping down her throat.
It's my sworn
Move-
duty.
Move along before it's too late. Go.
That's how I play Call of Duty.
It's Codename Spartacus.
I lay a duty.
That's about it.
I lay a duty in her patootie, but she's a real cutie. She sucks on. I can't do it. I'm trying to fix my mic. Turn my headphones up. There's no
Code
snare in my
name
headphones.
Spartacus, bruh.
There you go.
Code name Smart. Yeah, it's just an internal name. They do that shit all the time. A lot of the software and stuff that you've seen, like Nintendo Switch, the code name was Revolution.
Bring PS3 games. I want to not stream
It's hard.
Fallout New Vegas. I
can't.
want to play it and download it.
I can't.
Grand
blame-
Theft Auto 5
Yeah,
online. Dr. Dre's in it.
he's in it.
Well, so they're doing a new if you're doing online, there's a new story with Franklin, and Dr. Dre's in the game,
That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool.
and they're actually gonna be new Dr. Dre music, and there's rumor to be a Dr. Dre Eminem song. That's a good picture.
Again, that's cool. It's a good picture, actually. It's good.
Is indeed black.
Callie, you need to go on to Twitter, and you will find yourself a good picture. Anyway, well, guys, we're going to go ahead and conclude the show. Thank you for bearing with us as we are back on. We will be back on this...
Wait, you're black?
we'll be back on this month.
Puerto Rican, but yes.
Haitian.
We'll be back on this... Shut the fuck up! I'm trying to fit... We'll be back on... They don't count. We'll be back on this month. We're back on next week, so thank you very much for bearing with us. Videos on main channel are coming, guys. Just take a little hiatus. There's been a lot going on in the YouTube world, and just it's a whole thing.
Lots
But
of porn. Lots of porn.
there was that 1 week. But outside of
With butter popcorn.
Aaron couldn't stop eating beef. Anyway, so anyway, guys, thank you very much for tuning in, and we will see you next week. And as always, talk to you soon.
Instead of
See ya.
wax, it's butter.
Bye, everyone.
That's disgusting.